Welcome everybody, my name is Michael, and today we're discussing about Seedfi being purchased by a different company and essentially handing off their clients without warning. I received an email today saying my loan is going to SST, and as we shall see, it looks like these guys are from a while ago. They have different methods, it looks slightly different. Nothing should theoretically change, but the whole point of getting a loan through this company was to rebuild credit and be able to pay bi-weekly every 2 weeks with your paychecks. Watch it all grow. You get a small loan, but at the end you have a savings account, and you're able to build credit through that because it's a much larger loan, but you get most of the money back. So yes, you pay a little bit, but you are able to watch your FICO score grow, so you're able to get normal loans in the future. It's great for rebuilding, and I already have a smaller rebuilder loan through Self, where Self Lender, it's $25 every month, and it's been going great. I'm at 87% paid, just a couple more months left. At the end of this month, 3 more months at the end of this month, which, again, most of that money is going to come back. It's a total, I think, a $600 loan, of which I'm getting $500 something back. So whatever, let's just say $100 over a course of a year and a half or 2 years, or however long it's been going. I think it's 2 years, for your credit score to grow, which it has significantly. And before I was able to get unsecured credit cards, I had Self. And then Self is reported a little differently than other loans, and people look at it and they're saying, it's only $25 a month. So this looks a lot different when you have $100 bi-weekly, $200. That looks a lot more normal. Seedfi and SST appreciate your business, and we look forward to servicing your account. Well, essentially, Seedfi got purchased out by these guys. They have a website that looks like it's from 1992, and I promise you, when you log in, it doesn't look any better. So I just want to show you something again from Seedfi, where we see Seedfi is no longer handling your borrow and grow plan. Your terms are not changing, your payment dates are not changing, blah blah blah. But this website, where it looks a lot better compared to this, SST, great news. You can now view your payment history online. Whoa, that's just crazy. Look at that. Look at that. And my favorite part about SST, look at that logo. Isn't that high definition right there? I think I looked up SST on Reddit, and people are going crazy about the stock. I think it's this company, Systems and Services Technologies. Sounds very retro. I think people are going crazy on Wall Street bets because I'm not sure. I haven't read too much into it, but Seedfi has sold their loan. So essentially this website, which looks a lot better and had a generally great idea, it's similar to another credit rebuilding website I have, and that's Self, which we're almost done with Self. It's going to be finished in March. If we go to their main website, this is exactly what it is. Oh yes, look at that. That's SST. We focus on the back office operations, so you can focus on the direction of your business. And they have loan and credit card option there. And let's take a look at solutions here. So they were formed actually in the 90s, 1995, and they decided never to update. We have boarded and serviced receivables with original balances of $28 billion. And today we service auto loans, leases, recreational vehicles, boats, motorcycles, power sports equipment, unsecured consumer loans, credit cards, signature loans, manufactured housing, and other consumer receivables. So at this point, to be quite honest, they just buy loans and sell loans and whatever that is, and very interesting. Well, as you can see, obviously it's a little strange. So my situation is I've only made a couple payments thus far. I'm at the beginning of my journey, and it seems like this should be all right. The one complaint I had about Seedfi, and I've noticed some companies are great on this, some companies are terrible with this, is that when you're doing automatic deductions for your payday, what's happening is you actually have, with Seedfi, they were taking it out. They were supposed to, for whatever reason, if you had automatic payments, they were supposed to take it out on the day you got paid, and that's fine. But for whatever reason, if you didn't do that, which sometimes I don't, to be quite honest, I don't trust the automatic payments, I wanted to pay it myself, then you had to pay it the day before, which was silly, even though it was technically due on Friday. Before I got paid, I had to pay it on Thursday, which it made 0 cents, whatever. So these guys, there's also a little thing now that says SST you can pay once per month. Well, the whole point of it was bi-weekly. I mean, it shouldn't matter anyways. I don't care. But now I'm worried because I set up automatic payments, which was you're supposed to set it up or whatever through these guys, and they said it may take 2 to 3 business days. Well, my next payment was due tomorrow, and technically I should have paid for it today because that's how it was going with Seedfi, and tomorrow I'm going to call him and figure out what's going on. Now, in my situation, I'm not so concerned because ultimately I will pay whether it's auto pay or not. Everything should be fine going forward, whether it's an old website, who cares? I think everything should be fine given from what other people have been stating online. However, it's very old school and you don't see your savings, what you're building. Well, this is a problem because many people have been complaining that what if their account was up next week or 2 weeks or even a month from now and they owe a very tiny portion. They wish they paid it off. Some people said, oh, they paid off a different loan instead of paying this off because they wanted to see their savings grow, and it grows a couple cents or whatever. And now they have to deal with this. Also, there is another negative to it. For accounts like mine, where it is rather new, it might negatively impact your credit because the whole point of a credit rebuilder loan is to have one account that one account ages well for 2 years or whatever it is. In this case, if it's a couple months, 2-3 months in my case, then suddenly that is closed and that's another account that's added suddenly. And we're not really sure. I wasn't ever expecting this to happen. I understand with mortgages that happens quite frequently with other types of loans, but this is a credit rebuilder loan. And no, Wall Street Bets SST is actually a slightly different company. So, System 1, but also sounded something similar to our good old friends here, Systems and Services Technologies, Inc. Overall, it would have been nice to have a warning in advance or anything. Most people are upset because it could impact their credit or what's happening with their savings. What happens if they're close to paying it off? Are they going to get the full payout? Because the website so far doesn't have anything in relation to that. If this was a typical loan where you're just paying them and then it's done, then fine. But this is a loan where majority, for example, mine is I got $1,000 and then my total loan is $3,500 and I'm supposed to get $2,500 back. I know through the savings last time it was around $2,500. I'm sure it would have been probably like $2,600 by the end of it, or $2,550. Who cares? So it's a very interesting merger. This is the first time I've ever gone through something like this, but it's so strange. Seedfi, shame on you. This doesn't look good. And a special subreddit was made. I'm experiencing the same thing. I'm having trouble getting my account numbers. It's been never emailed. I created an account, but I can't see my savings, and it should be unlocked after paying off the loan. Does anyone know how to see the savings account? Really kicking myself for keeping this account open. I don't even see my savings account. And you can see the same. And people are saying it's beginning to look a little sketchy. They said that the savings will be sent through mail, not direct deposit. They asked for employer, social security number, other personal details. So, I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching.